Hey guys, Tater here, and in this video I thought I would show you how to do histories for scripts. So pretty much what we're going to do is go over each of these 4 lines. History, name, count, delete. History, name, player, clan, count, delete. Has history, name, player, clan, true, false. And has history, name, player, clan, compare, count, history. It's pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and start with the clan, because it's kind of out of the way. But the clan is pretty much a group of players. So like if I put the clan, the Rhinoceratops, that would be a group of people, everybody that's in that. Or clan the Super Pumas, everybody that's in there. So if you put history, name, player, clan, if you put it to clan, it would affect everybody in this one or everybody in this one. For history, the very first line, history, name, count, delete. Pretty much you do history and then the name of the history, which is players joined, and then the count and delete. For count, if I put it as 1 in the brackets, it sets the history to 1. If I put -1, it sets the history whatever it was, but -1. +1 would add it 1, and if you put delete, it gets rid of it altogether. Now if you go to history and you do kill zombie player +1, that gives the history to the player instead of the world. Because these 3 right here, it will apply it to the world, which pretty much, you have a history log, and the system is the world. And then you have each one player individually. That allows you to detect if a player did something or if the world did something. And you can also put them into folders for easier sorting. If you do history and then you put like the big folder, let's say you want items, and then if you put a backslash and then you put the next folder or the name of the item, which in my case I have another folder and I called it crafting, and I did another backslash in stone, that allows you to actually have folders in your history log. So as you can see, I've got folders up here which all have the backslashes, and then I've got all these ones that don't. And if you don't, it's going to be really hard to find stuff. But if you have folders, it's a little bit easier to find them, because everything that belongs is where it goes. Now, the next part is if you set history, win, player, and 1, that sets the player's history to 1. It's the same thing as this one right here, except for it applies it to the player as well. Next we have the has history. This is applying for the if command and the else if. It pretty much says if they have the history, so like if they have history of win and it's true, then it will notify everybody, oh, you win. And then for else if the history is false, it'll notify you lose. You can also check, instead of true and false, you can check for values. For this one I have, if the history is greater than 2, then I'll notify you win. Which would mean if they win 3 times or more, they win. That would be useful for like a point game where you play like tennis or basketball or whatever, where you need multiple points to win. And then you can also check if they have less than 2 by putting the arrow pointing to the left. And if they have less than 2, I made it so they lose. You can also do else if for equals. That means if they have exactly 2. And then you can also check for equals to or greater than, equals to or less than, which is pretty much just combining the equals to and the greater to, which says if they have 2 or more, then they get this to activate. And then you can also do 2 different lines. So you could say if they have less than 2, or they have equal to or greater than 1, which pretty much says if they have 1 or none of the history, then it will run, saying you win. If they have more, it'll say you lose. And that is pretty much how to make a history script and everything about it.